Welcome to the Artists of Science. It's a pleasure and honor for me to have with me Professor Haruhiko Inufusa from TIMA, Japan. We know each other for a long time. He has been participating in SIPS since SIPS 2018 in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. And we have every year now anti-oxidative or oxidative stress symposium, a very important symposium dedicated to increasing the quality of human life, which is one of the criteria of sustainability. Professor Inufusa, again, a pleasure and honor to be with you. Just to start, tell us something about your career, your highlights of your career that you are proud of.
Actually, I was graduated the medical school at 1982, and after that I worked for that over 25 years as a surgeon in Kindai University School of Medicine. And then I promoted to the professor at age 41. So the professor of that surgery and also department of the neurology, department of that department of that clinical neurology. Okay, and then I did research for a long time for the cancer research things, and then what I found is surgery for the cancer is good work, but I can treat only 100 or 200 patients in a year. But if I can achieve something in medical research on the cancer, that would be a benefit for many people. So I quit the medical doctor at my age 45, and then I started the basic medical research, especially on that oxidative stress. And then my highlight is, it's difficult to say, but I achieved something in surgery department, but I was not satisfied as my scientific research field. So now I'm doing that only basic research on oxidative stress, and in the recent 15 years I have lots of publications and then lots of research results. That is going to be my highlight in my life.
Well, actually, you are the inventor of 20X.
Yes.
So it's one of the most, actually I can say the most powerful oxidant in the world. So, and you are improving it continuously, yes. Increasing. So in the beginning it was 20X, then it was 20MT control,
yes,
which is much powerful. But let the public a little bit understand why this is, you are calling it a future highlight, but I call it current highlight. So why this is important for human health, oxidative stress?
Actually, oxidative stress is closely related to the human aging and then also health. So that when the humans newborn, that is the most low level of that oxidative stress.
In the molecular level?
Yes, in the molecular and in the body level.
In the body level, yeah.
And then that's slowly growing up. But after that age 30s, it's coming grow, and at the age 60, 70, 80, it's coming to very high levels. And then, life limit is coming.
What is the cause of this increase if there is no sickness, only by aging?
It's aging.
Aging.
It's aging. Sickness is different. If you are young, like age 30, if he have like diabetes, diabetes is increasing oxidative stress a lot. So if if that person, even in the young, have a diabetes, high oxidative stress, that cause, lots of disease after onwards, and then also that aging as well.
So this is true for any of diseases. For example, cancer, dementia, any, correct?
Yes, actually, it was said over 150 diseases are closely related to oxidative stress. But my, by a Professor Yoshikawa, and he's a top scientist about oxidative stress in Japan, he says all of the disease related to the oxidative stress.
So the oxidative stress is a result of the disease, or it is a consequence of disease, or causes the disease?
All three.
All of three?
All of three.
Are true?
Yeah, true, yes.
So they are interrelated?
Yes. So that's the reason why, for example, diabetes mellitus is cancer incidence is going up 3 or 4 times, larger than the normal. And at the same time, dementia development is also the 3 to 4 times higher than the normal, no diabetes patients.
Yeah.
So that all are closely related.
Yeah. So you mentioned dementia. Dementia is just by chance. Just a few days ago, Government of Canada is concentrating a big program in research against dementia, because it's considered one of the, health problems with various disadvantages, in many directions. Not only for human health, but also for the economy, for treatment, etc. So 2ND, by decreasing the oxidative stress.
Yes.
This is proven, and I think you have many articles that taking 2NDX or 2ND-MT control prevent dementia and also lower the existing symptoms, correct?
Yes.
So this is one of the fields that we have to also to speak with the Government of Canada to see how this new technology can be, should be applied, as it is actually being done in Japan.
Yeah. One experiment was conducted by a Japanese Association of Alzheimer Preventions. And then that is the most difficult study because of the double-blind and then randomized in the multiple institute. That is most difficult clinical trial.
Yes.
And then we had good evidence from that report, and then already published that Journal of the Alzheimer's Disease. And then best thing is that is only a Japanese people, but I think it's going to be a result would be the same. So if that the Canada government allowed us to do that new clinical trial in Canada, that will be very grateful.
Yes. Yeah, we'll follow up on that, because this is one of the important things that all societies are facing today. Yes. So, and by decreasing this oxidative stress, basically we prevent many sickness. It's not only treatment, but also is prevention.
Yes, of course, because of that. If that the patient, I say diabetes, that is a good example. Diabetes patient have a really high level of that oxidative stress, and then finally they coming to that cataract or renal failure or some vessel problem or inflammatory in the neurons. That is all coming from that oxidative stress. So if that diabetes patient taking the 20X, these complication completely going down. So it's a good benefit exists.
There is also a very important point to discuss, because there exists a contradiction, especially patient with cancer. The general idea, not general, but many many doctors suggest we do not need antioxidant during chemotherapy because it interferes with the effect of chemotherapy. So I doubt that this has been proven, but at least this is recommended. I find it a little bit difficult to understand, but can you say some words about that?
Yeah, actually, chemotherapy is, there are several drugs, and then these drugs induce that oxidative stress, and then oxidative stress attacks that the cancer cells. So that in the systems, if you put in the really strong antioxidant like a phenol, that might be effect is going down. But in that case,
going down effect of
the anti-cancer.
Okay, of the chemotherapy, effect of chemotherapy.
Right.
Okay.
But my case is totally different. Mm-hmm. My invention is consists by vitamins and amino acids, something like that, all natural. Okay, not stronger than chemical itself. Mm-hmm. So that I already had animal experiment and cancer treatment with chemotherapy combined with the 20X. That effect is more than chemotherapy only. So that we can see that double benefit.
So by being the idea is that 2ND is not as at that level that can prohibit the effect of chemotherapy, but actually it helps it.
Yes.
By protecting the good cells, correct?
Yeah, good cells. I mean, for the cancer's immune system, we are protected by our natural killer cells.
Okay.
Actually,
natural
killer. NK.
Okay.
Natural killer cells. And then the 20X increase that sometimes NK cell activity for the double. So that meaning is anti-cancer immune power is going double. So that the cancer is easy to treat via the chemotherapy.
So not only it protects the around cell, the good cells around the tumor.
Yes.
That any radiation or anything can damage, but at the same time it helps the chemotherapy to achieve the effects because of the oxidative stress. What is exactly the relation?
Oxidative stress is causing damage on the cells. And especially our immune system, white blood cell, is very weak for the oxidative stress damage. And then 20X reduce that oxidative stress, and then immune activity is going up.
And that's why, this has been proven in animal experiments.
Yes.
And is a easy way to make tests in the humans.
Yeah, actually, I have several cases with end stage of the cancer, like breast cancer or liver cancers, and then patient number is like 20 people, but. What I saw is all these patients are told by a doctor, your lifetime is 1 month or 6 months, something like that. And then 3-4 patients still alive after 5 years.
Yeah, because they are taking 2ND during the chemotherapy or after? Or both? After, okay.
Yes.
After. Because they finished all the chemotherapy possible, there is no other solution.
Yes.
So they are taking 2ND in the normal dose.
Yes, normal
or
dose.
Double dose.
Yeah, no, normal dose.
Normal dose.
Yes.
20X or 20MT control.
Yes, right.
Both of them. So, but this is a very important achievement. So, so basically, there have been patients where all existing techniques, were used, and doctors basically gave up.
Yeah.
On the patient, and the patient started to take 20X. And this basically extended their life. One of their original doctors said that to them that, as I understood, their life is 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, and they, by taking 2ND, they are more than 3 months and still going.
Yeah.
Because this decreases the oxidative stress.
Right.
This is the key.
Yes.
as I understand, this is a combination, the key point, the worldwide patent
Yes.
that you have. The key point is the ratio between components.
Right.
And this is the invention.
Yep.
Yeah, that's very interesting, and this has to be brought to the attention of public and to the other doctors, because you are a doctor,
Yes.
which I mean, after 25 years as a surgeon, you changed with the research.
Yes.
So your base, your fundamental, your base is very strong.
Yep.
So, but not all doctors have this.
Yeah. Cool.
So, well, some doctors do in parallel clinical studies, but also they do surgeons and so on. But you are dedicated entirely to the research.
Yeah.
And this point of view that you mentioned, I think it should be made known to other doctors, the theory of oxidative stress and how 2D canals. And this is, for me, it's a current highlight, not future highlight. Future will be even better, I guess.
I hope so.
So, but what, in the first place, just change the gears.
Mm-hmm.
What brought you to medicine? Since the beginning, you finished the high school. What brought you to medicine?
Actually,
Why you didn't go to law? Why you didn't go to social science? Why you didn't become a politician?
yeah, actually, I was really stupid at the high school time, and then what I want to do is just music.
So you're a musician. You're
To be, singing.
Music was your
play guitar, something like
Okay.
that in the Kyoto area. So I tried to get in the university in Kyoto, but my father was a really clever guy, and then understanding my what I want to do.
Okay.
So you have to run medicines, otherwise you cannot live yourself.
With a guitar.
Yes, of course. That also I told, and then I have to do, go to that medical school.
So you went to medical school.
Yes.
So you did, 4 plus 3 from, it's about 7 years, 8 years?
6 years in Japan.
6 years, yeah. And then you did the residency, I guess?
Yeah, 2 years.
2 years residency, which make 8 years. And then you did 25 years as a surgeon.
Yes.
in the specialty of?
Yes, colorectal cancer.
Colorectal cancer.
Yeah.
So you are a cancer specialist.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah, in colorectal, intestine. So all this basic fundamentals, all this background now is helping you to do the research.
Yes.
And this is, for me, I'm not aware of any other doctor quitting the entire profession as surgeon and going voluntarily to the research. So this product should be very good that you dedicated your life to 2D.
Yes.
So you left 25 years of surgeon in the hospital and became a researcher and invented the TID. And this is...
No, 25 years is not lost time, because
No, I'm not saying it's lost.
Yeah. I keep doing the cancer research thing.
Mm-hmm.
That is a preparing time to do, research now.
Exactly. So it builds your base,
Yes.
your basement.
Yes.
It builds your background. You'll build your knowledge to jump
Yes.
to this new field and to invent this.
Right.
And the chances are good that you have a good product because you have that old background. So it's natural, I guess, to go from all that background, doing research on cancer, and now you're using 2D against cancer patients also. And you mentioned even with breast cancer, people
Yes.
are extending their life, more than 3-4 years and still going.
Yes.
Has anyone died until now?
Actually, several days, but I think the 5 patients still, alive.
How long?
It's the longest is the 5 years.
5 years.
Yes.
But more than 5 years?
Yeah, maybe. But I do not check in at all patient by myself.
Okay, that's good. So from a guitar player that you want to be, you became a very good surgeon and then a very good inventor in 2D. So that's a real career,
Wild life.
Yeah, well, and did your father actually do gave you a good suggestion to bring you medicine.
Yes, I think so.
So
yes.
you don't regret that.
Yeah. I'm really happy now.
Yeah. So, and still you play music, still you play guitar.
Yes.
You play guitar still.
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay, so keep it.
And then singing.
And singing also.
Singing opera.
Oh, I didn't see you. You should sing in SIPS in Phuket. I didn't see you in Phuket. So that we have to keep it in mind. So this is basically guitar is still a hobby.
Yes, kind of hobby. Yes.
Yeah. And what other hobbies you have besides playing guitar?
And maybe some drink wines.
Wines,
and yes, and then the golfing.
Yeah. And you have you are a contributor to a special magazine in wines.
Yes. Wine What magazine in Japan.
Yeah, Wine What?
Wine What?
Wine What magazine. Mm-hmm. And this is dedicated entirely to wine.
Yes.
But also this is kind of related to your goal in life, antioxidative stress.
Yes.
Because wine is also an antioxidant.
Yes.
So both red and wine.
Yeah. Actually, red is really good antioxidant. But white wine, some white wine is made by not only a juice. They do that skin contact. Okay. So this white wine are very strong antioxidant. That's the reason why.
All the white wine or only this special one?
Only special one. Okay.
Done by the
skin contact.
Skin of the
skin contact.
Okay.
Skin contact.
Okay.
Because
you mean when you say skin contact, since of the raisins?
Yeah. Skin contact with the juice.
Oh, okay.
Juice. Okay. And then this is the reason why there's a lot of polyphenol in the lead grape.
Okay.
Or like deep color fruits. Okay, so this is to protect oxidative stress from that UV light from sun. That's going to be damage that fruit itself. So to prevent damage, they got the polyphenol, colored polyphenol. But you see that the white grape is white, no colors.
Yes.
In that case, more polyphenol required to protections.
I understand. Okay.
So that the white wine have also antioxidant.
But red wine is always more oxidative. So that means drinking wine is good.
Yes.
Until a certain limit, I guess.
Yeah.
What is the optimum?
I think that for the ordinary people is best. Best dosage is 1 or 2 glasses of the wines, and then
per day.
Per day, but only 3 days a week or something like that, not every day.
Okay, I understand. So 2 glasses per day and 2 to 3 days per week.
Yes. So
if you pass this limit, what happens with the oxidative stress?
Yes, actually alcohol degrade in your body into the acetaldehyde. Acetaldehyde is a really strong oxidative stress causing. Okay, so that in that case, say like alcoholic people are getting older than normal people.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So that meaning is your aging is accelerating.
Because of the alcohol in the body?
Yes, alcohol, acetaldehyde, oxidative stress going up.
So if we keep it at 2 glasses per day, 3 days a week, this is beneficial.
Yes.
But if you overpass that, the level of alcohol goes up, and then there is no more oxidative
disadvantage.
effect.
Yes.
So so you have to keep that balance.
Right.
But I remember that you have also another product. It's called Supalive against the alcohol.
Yes.
So how this works? Just short.
Supalive is reduce the alcohol and acetaldehyde like a level to the half levels, because that accelerates that mitochondrial TCA energy production cycle very much, so that acetaldehyde is easy to metabolize, and then the level is going down.
So, for example, let's suppose I'm in a party and I drink too much. How this super leaf will help me?
If you feel that too much drink, take 4 tablets, something like that, and then 2 hours later, alcohol levels and acetaldehyde levels going below 50.
Below 50%.
Below 50%.
So it's a decrease of 50%.
Yes, yes.
In about what time?
Yeah, 1.5 hour or 2 hours, something like that.
Okay, so in 2 hours, so super leaf decreased by 50%. But also people need to be not to abuse with alcohol, because so then more alcohol, more super leaf, more super leaf. So, but this is
Best recommendation is take a super leaf before sleeping.
Before sleeping, in order not to have a hangover the next day.
Yes.
So this is a solution of hangover.
Yes. Yeah, of course.
Oh, many people would like to have that. Super leaf. Okay.
Yeah, actually.
So this is another. This is similar to 20.
Yes. Actually, ingredient is the same, but ratio of the mixture is
the
different.
ratio.
Yes.
So always we are at the magical ratio, which makes the increase the oxidative power. Correct.
Yes.
And this is also the patent, worldwide patent.
Yes, patent.
So there are separate patents
yes,
for super leaf. So these are the highlights. So but these are kind of your hobby also, or just work?
It's a both.
Both. So you like golfing also?
Right.
Okay. What about your family? It's in medicine. It's related to medicine or other sciences. Do you have any politician in the family?
Not yet.
Okay. So what was the profession?
As I have many children. One is medical doctor, physicians.
One is medical doctor.
And one is
this is a daughter.
No,
a son.
Son.
Okay.
And then
physical doctor. Okay.
Yes, physical doctor, and then how to say financial areas too.
That's another son or daughter?
Yeah,
another son.
Two sons. And
okay.
Then, one daughter is coming to a nurse.
Sorry again?
Nurse.
A nurse?
Nurse. Nurse in the hospital.
Oh yes, okay.
Nurse.
Okay. Nurse. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nurse, and then another one is a teacher.
A teacher of?
Teacher of geography.
Okay, so you have 2 sons and 2 daughters.
Yes, yes.
You have four children or 6?
Yeah, 6, and then one is still high school.
High school. So and the 6?
Yes.
And the 6 are both are in high school.
Yes.
The 5th and the 6th. So you have 6 children, which is not usual for Japan and also from Canada and Europe or United States. So and then you are successful. You're a doctor. You're busy. How you manage it? 6 children and being a surgeon for 25 years, and then research, and then develop new technique, and then being a CEO of TIMA. How you manage all this? By the way, they asked this question to me also, so this is standard. How? But I'm curious. How you manage? But I don't have 6 children though.
Yeah.
So you are more.
Yes, time management is really difficult because I was occupied for the doctor part, and then also that research part.
Okay.
So that all helped by wife.
Yeah. So your wife helps a lot.
Yes.
And how much time you find to stay in the family with your wife and being so busy? So the so-called mythical question, balance work to life. How you manage that?
Yeah, it's not management. I go home just to sleep and then go out early.
then your wife and children doesn't say that. So Dad, stay some a little bit more. How we want to stay with you.
Yeah. Sometimes
do they complain sometimes?
Yeah. Sometimes complaints, but I take a little bit, holidays and spend time with
Okay.
them. Yes.
Okay. So this is the way to balance things.
Right. Yes.
How long have been your holidays? What's the longest?
Longest
2 weeks,
is,
3 weeks.
Yeah, 2 weeks is difficult. Maybe 10 days.
10 days. Yeah. Yeah. This is strange because we had an interview with a couple of CEOs before, and that's what they say also. So they can do all the decision by themselves. If they want to take a free day or 3 weeks or 3 weeks, they can do it. But they never done it.
Okay.
This was the question. So I can take any day I want. He told us, it's another CEO, actually from Germany. My editor is editing the interview. So that's what he says. So I can take any day I want, but I never took more than 7 days in a row as a vacation. Although he's free to take it.
Mm-hmm.
So this is the entrepreneur, because you are also an entrepreneur.
Yes.
Because you are researching, but also an entrepreneur because you have a very good product.
Right.
So, and you are also CEO, so you have entrepreneurship, you have CEO, you are research, you've been a doctor, you have 6 children, and you are still alive, and you are still so successful, and and going all over the world. And by the way, this trip is around the world trip. Yeah. Well, this is an example. So if somebody from a young generation in Japan or anywhere in the world ask you, okay, it's better to be a doctor or to do research or both of them, and what is the beauty of doing the life you are doing?
Actually, as I told you, I was not clever in that high school time, and then also at the university, I spent a lot of time for that nonsense praying, something like that.
Sorry again, what was that?
When I was at medical school.
Yes.
I spent a lot of time for that nonsense praying.
Okay.
Okay, but once I got the medical doctor license, that works was very, very interesting, because that more than learning in medical school is required in real life or real doctor life. So some people does not interesting to that learning, but for myself, learning is a very, very interesting.
It's a continuous learning.
Yes,
it's a continuous
learning. And then
so basically, the school gives you the fundamentals, but you need it to improve it, go higher and higher in knowledge.
Yeah, of course, in that other, occupation the same for the technology. Technology does not stop. And every 2-3 years, IC chip going to that higher speed, higher level, something like that. And then human beings also, there is no limit or enough for that learning. And then the learning helps a lot. I learned a lot of things, not only at medical things. I learned that investment and politics, and then other things by that, reading books, or now it's going to be internet. We're going to be able to get information. So that does not stop learning. That is very important.
And you mean that this is also enjoyable to do this way?
Yes.
To learn.
Yes.
So you enjoy learning all the time.
Yeah, that is important point.
Yes. So basically, you don't have a routine in your life.
Yeah.
It's always something new. And this is the beauty.
Yeah. I think so.
Okay. And when there is no routine, it's much enjoyable, correct? Instead of doing the same thing every day, it's a routine every day. Well, this is the qualities that an inventor should have. Because some they say to be an inventor you have to be lucky, but then you have to, Elon Musk used to say one day that people call me lucky, but they do not know that I work 20 hours per day.
Yeah. Yes. And then, work hard and study hard is very important. And then, but the lucky thing, luck is also important.
Important, yes.
Important. And for that, Thomas Edison says,
yes,
my invention is a 99% of hard working.
And
but 1% of the luck.
Luck.
In my case, is 99% luck and 1% of the time work. But without 1%, never succeeded.
Without 1%, never succeeded. Well, Edison also, since you mentioned, he said that there is no failure. You have to fail in order to win after.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, so you have to fail at least 10 times, and with the lessons of 10 times, you can win on the 11th time, correct?
Yes.
Did it happen to you?
Yeah. That is a very famous word from Konosuke, Mr. Konosuke Matsushita. He's founder of that Panasonic.
Mm-hmm.
And then one guy asked him, how can you succeed everything? What he said is, you have to repeat everything till succeed.
And how many times?
Yeah, actually, medical research is the same things. Of course, I built some target and started experiments and failed. But at that time, we back to the basics. Why I failed? Maybe sample wrong, procedure wrong, temperature wrong, time wrong, something like that. And then if I found something wrong, we can start it again. That is the improvement. That is the improvement. But if that somebody does not lose at the target, that guy must be succeeded.
So the focus is important.
Focus on the important, yes.
The target, goal that you achieve, not to be distracted by secondaries around.
Yes.
So because always will be secondary goals and you can distract yourself and go around and then you forget the goal.
Yes, and then never give up.
And that's the third one.
Yes.
That's the third one. Well, this is very good to hear, and probably we should finalize with these three major things. So to be successful, failure, it is in the portfolio. You have to focus on the goal, on the target, and not to be distracted, as you said. And the third one, never give up. So it's perfect. It's perfect. So and also to have a good balance in life. So you try to do a balance and travel all over the world. Correct?
Yes.
So a young guy that is hearing this interview might say, should I do the same life? And what are the advantages to have this kind of life?
Maybe I do the same thing.
So that is the last question. If you go back, let's say 60 years, at the moment when your father told you, you have to go in medicine, you cannot make money, or you can support a life only with guitar.
Yes.
So if you are back at that stage, would you have chosen the same path?
Definitely yes.
Good. Again, it's a pleasure. Again, we can say we were going to finalize this, that you would have chosen exactly the same path after 60 years when your father advised you to take this stage. I mean, to take this path.
Yeah, thank you very much. Yes.
No, thank you very much again. We appreciate it, and this will serve as a good example for the future generation. And we wish you success with 20, which we think we should make aware.
Yes.
Not only the doctors, but the public and the politicians, especially because now dementia is one of the areas. So thank you again, and enjoy your trip. And we will see each other in Phuket.
Yes.
COVID free.
Yes, COVID free. Yes. Appreciate.